Immediately following the desking and negotiating course, salespeople and sales managers will take the leadership course. The leadership course provides sales managers with the tools they need to gain and keep the trust of their sales team and to facilitate positive changes within the dealership without creating resentment. To help turn automotive sales managers into effective leaders capable of getting the most out of their valuable salespeople and more repeat and referral business from the precious customer, we have assembled a short series of topics focused on two fronts. Number one, how to merit and maintain the trust of salespeople, and number two, how to lead change without creating unnecessary resistance or resentment among the sales team. As you can imagine, a salesperson with mental baggage can't help but transfer those opinions and feelings to customers, thereby destroying the dealer's objective to build a business based on happy customers, repeat business, and referrals. Effective leadership that can facilitate positive change in a company will have to work its way from the top down. So we encourage dealer principals and general managers to also participate in this training course alongside their sales managers to help everyone develop a strategy for leadership success. This leadership course is made up of 13 chapters. Each chapter includes a video lecture on topics relating to gaining the trust of salespeople and customers in the digital age, and a Word document providing suggestions for implementing positive change without creating unnecessary resistance or resentment. The leadership course also includes personal surveys to help point your thoughts and your activities in a productive direction and tests to confirm the learning objectives are being accomplished. We hope you enjoy this course and it helps you personally develop into a stronger, more effective leader. Observe the arguments of others to see where there are possibilities for mutual insights and individual personal growth. Anyone can resist an adversary, and they usually will. But who can continue to resist the dynamic power of grace? Who can resist acts of love born from a sincere desire to show goodwill? Constantly consider new ways to arm you and your team with the weapons of grace, love, acts of goodwill to encourage personal growth and mutual agreement. Typically, salespeople and customers do not think about going to an auto dealership to find or experience those virtues. Can you imagine what a difference that place would be to work or do business compared to the competition? You would crush all competitors. If you're in management, you're in a position to create that kind of place for all others to enjoy. And who knows, maybe that is why you've been put there at this time. By definition, a leader would be someone that has followers. The greatest leader that comes to my mind is Jesus of Nazareth. Now, even though he lived a relatively short life, only 33 years, billions of people over the last 2,000 years claim or have claimed to follow him. Well, how did he do it? He didn't pay anyone to follow him, and he didn't force anyone to follow him. And history doesn't say he was a dictator at all. In fact, here is how he said he did it. He said that he didn't come to be served, but rather to serve. And how did he serve his followers? Well, we have examples where he fed them, he protected them, he led them safely, and he taught them. He also corrected them when necessary. He was gracious, patient, tender-hearted, and mentally and emotionally strong. He didn't waver from his convictions, and in the end, he went as far as laying down his life for his friends. Now, I don't know about you, but that's the type of leader I can get excited about following. Also consider this. When our life is over, do we want to be remembered for what we accomplished, or would it be better to be remembered for what we helped other people accomplish? A few years ago, the phrase servant leadership became popular, and many books were written on the subject. But I imagine we could just strike out the second word from the phrase completely and end up with what we need to become a great leader. Are your salespeople there to serve you, or are you there to serve them and their customers? It seems like it's our choice to make. Well, it also seems that if we want to be great, we need to be willing to serve.